Good afternoon, YouTube. How y'all doing? Thomas Jr. and this is the real news. Yeah. Today, Tuesday, April 14th, 2020, and I'm gonna hold off a little bit. Try to get one or two people into the show before I get off into it. With the uploading of our videos, and that's been a problem. We trying to rectify that, but glad that we got two people in us for watching. This is gonna be a brief, very brief video. We're just gonna be asking a few questions. Now, first of all, we want to talk about some prophet or psychic or anything like that. I just consider myself as a person who's able to have insight into a lot of things. Now, y'all, a lot of people are mad. Last week, I was talking about the issue with these churches and how they define stay-at-home order, mandatory stay-at-home orders, saying that they just gonna trust in Jesus. Well, you have $35 short, but we got to get this phone paid today, or they're going to shut it off, and then ain't no telling when we'll be able to get it on. But we only 35, something like that, $34 short. So if y'all can help us out on that, please hit that cash app. But again, going back to what I was saying, you had this one pastor in Virginia who was talking the loudest about trusting Jesus. Well, that pastor died of COVID-19. We wondering now how many churches who defied the stay-at-home order, especially on Easter, and gathered in record numbers, are going to see a jump in their congregation members catching this virus. Now, we got a big issue going on here in America right now where the president is talking about trying to reopen the country and so that the economy can get rolling again. Believe it or not, y'all, I believe that's one of the reasons why they decided to send those stimulus checks to everybody. And for some reason, they're not allowing me to get one. I don't understand it. I got to talk to the people at the IRS. But anyway, one of the main reasons why they're giving everybody a stimulus check, it ain't so much to help you pay your bill, because in most cases, shit, $1,200 don't cover the average household's monthly bill. No, they're expecting you to invest that money right back into the economy. This is one reason why they are hurrying up and trying to reopen, quote unquote, the economy, so that you can get out and spend that $1,200 and they're going to get it right back. Again, that stimulus plan is nothing but a scam, y'all, because the only thing they're doing is loaning you your money, tax money on next year's taxes. That's all they're doing. And at the same time, you're going to have to pay for that $400 billion that they're using to give everybody the $1,200. You still got to pay for that through taxes throughout the rest of the year. So it was a way to get over on us. They threw us, the American people, a bone, but the major corporations, they didn't have to wait to get whatever bailout that they were going to get. They already automatically got their money. I'm talking about $6 to $10 trillion. So it's all a scam on that front, man. Basically, to get you to go out and spend more money to get into to reopen the economy. But we also have to ask this question. Excuse me. In the rush to open up the economy, are we going to see a second wave of this virus sweep through America? After everybody, they say everybody can go back to work. Now, you got to realize, I know here in Louisiana, pretty much, they're only testing people who show signs and symptoms. What about the people who are walking around here and who are carrying the virus and have yet to show signs and symptoms? If you open this economy back up, we just gonna say open the economy back up too soon, now you're putting all these people back in the same place to do their jobs, and the virus, you're gonna see the virus start to spike again. So it's in a catch-22 because people are hurting right now, economically. People are hurting, man. You've had 16 million people just in the last 3 weeks here in America to file for unemployment insurance. You see what I'm saying? That in itself is going to take a strain, a toll on states' budgets, because now states have to come up with the money to pay all these recently unemployed people, you know? And it's crazy because, again, it's a catch-22. You got to reopen society, but at the same time, is it too early? You see what's happening in China. China had just got control over their coronavirus, their COVID-19 outbreak, by enforcing a very strict lockdown. It was nothing like the lockdown here in America. I mean, in China, they was kicking your ass and taking you to prison if they caught you outside. For like, I think it was for like about 2 months. The Chinese had cracked down so hard and so heavy on their people, and they finally got the numbers to decline as far as people were catching it. Well, last week, China opened this country back up and eased the mandatory stay-at-home order. And guess what now? The numbers are going back up in China. Are we going to see the same thing happen here in America if they open the country up too soon? But if you leave the country pretty much closed down, locked down for too long, it's going to be economically devastating. It's going to be worse than the Great Depression. They're already talking about a great recession. But you're looking at, excuse me, y'all. You're looking at a Great Depression that the United States is headed for. Either way it goes, whether they open the country up or not. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's too early for them to be lifting these mandatory stay-at-home orders? Because you got 5 or 6 states right now that are going to defy. They're coming together and they're going to defy Donald Trump. And they're going to start lifting the stay-at-home orders for their people. And then again, I mean, I can kind of understand what Trump's saying. How you going to go against me? Well, if you do open your state up too soon and you have another spike or another surge in COVID-19 cases, then you're going to be dependent on the federal government to help you combat it. So it's crazy what's going on, y'all. But again, if you can, please protect yourself and the people around you. If you don't have to go out, don't do it. You know, if anything, stay out in your front yard, get plenty of sunshine and fresh air. You know, practice on your breathing and your meditating. Believe it or not, something as simple as that can help your body build its natural immune system up, and it actually helps you fight. Now, another thing we want to ask, another question we want to ask, we talked about this briefly yesterday. Are Black people literally facing another form of Jim Crow here in America and throughout the world? Because if you pay attention to what's going on over in China, they are literally openly discriminating against Black people in China. Most of the Black people over there are from Africa. They're actually kicking these people out of their homes. They won't let them come into restaurants, which leads me to ask the question, is there something about this virus that government officials know as far in relation to the way it attacks Black people genetically? We know that Ebola specifically attacked Black people more than it did anybody else. I believe that Ebola and all these other viruses that we're hearing about right now that's killing more Blacks than anything were genetically modified. What y'all think? Oh man, it's telling me I got a low battery on this phone. I'm gonna have to try to come back and do part 2 to this video. Matter of fact, there's a couple of more articles I want to read before I do this video, especially the part where we're talking about now how these viruses are literally biologically engineered to target the DNA of Black people a lot differently than it does other people. Because stop and think about it, right? I mean, just a couple of weeks ago here in America, Blacks were not too worried about it. We was actually making jokes or, you know, not taking it serious. But here we are now. We are 70% of the people that's dying from this virus are Black people. And again, just in case I don't get a chance to make this video, again, we're like $35 away from getting this phone taken care of. If not, it'll be off tomorrow, and then I don't know when I'll be able to get it back on. So I put the cash tag up there. Y'all know I don't too much like ask for money. I just do it every day like other YouTubers. But we'll be grateful if we can get that $35 as soon as possible so we can walk around here hopefully before Metro close. Because everybody else, I don't know why it is, every other cell phone carrier is giving their people a forbearance, but Metro like, fuck that. Now you better pay the bill or it's off. I'm already on my extension period, and that's over at midnight tonight. So I would like to try to get that taken care of today, so I can keep bringing y'all the real news behind the news. So if y'all can, you know, if the Lord is able to bless you, to bless us, please. Again, all we need is $35. You know, 7 people put $5 in. We can go around there before 6 o'clock today and take care of that. But until then, man, I'm gonna come back. Hopefully as soon as this phone charge up, so I can make sure that I finish this video up, especially how this virus is literally devastating the black community, because we already suffer adversely economically. Now we're dying adversely from this virus. And the ones who are going to be affected the most financially from this virus are poor and working class blacks. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more when we get back. Hey, y'all hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, because YouTube is literally playing games with our channel. They don't want us to talk about this type of stuff, so they keep us buried in the search. But lately they've been making it harder for me to upload my video. I don't know if it's because you know, I'm low on data, meaning that, you know, since my phone bill deadline came and passed. I don't know, because right now I'm working off the Wi-Fi. So y'all just, if y'all can, hit the Cash App, help us get that $35 we need before 6 o'clock. But most importantly, leave comments so that when we come back with this video in a couple of hours, we can read you all comments and we can answer you all's questions. Please, y'all join us and just say, give us about 2 hours, man. Let this phone charge up, and I'm gonna come back with the second part of this video. Till then, man, y'all hit the Cash App, but most importantly, protect yourself, man. Protect your family. Be blessed.